We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Tommy Pham is a man on a... And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For San Diego, the shortstop.
First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. Hopped up. Contreras has a play. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
So here's Will Myers. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on. Dinelson Lamet will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Low and away with that one, it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Cubs strand one, and this is still Brian Dozier at the plate. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Number 7. 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Austin Hedges is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Baez onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Dinelson Lamet is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-0, here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Swing and a liner. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Nothing happening there for the cut. And in steps Manny Machado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Myers. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And No swing, apparently. Ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Myers has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball swung on and missed.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Count remains at 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now here's the pitch. Jose Quintana comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up. All set for the start of the 4th. Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Juan Lagares. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit on the ground to 3rd. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Striding in, Austin Hedges. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Pham is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The 3rd baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On the ground to second. It's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Dinelson Lamet, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Lays off 1-0. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs, and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. He's set. Here it comes. Pham's off and running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. 1 left for San Diego. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Daniel Descalso will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count now. Descalso behind 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Line towards center field, and the 2-out threat will not come. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Mills, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
1.
Here's Juan Lagares. And that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
A 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward coming on. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful. Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Now back. No fielder. Kyle.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-1 to Schwarber. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered. Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They're down 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Tepera is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Bodie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Austin Hedges stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bodie moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in once again, Dinelson Lamet. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Franchy Cordero will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Frankie Cordero.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-0 to him now. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 count and the pitch. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Andres Munoz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 52.
Standing in, Daniel Descalso, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, David Bodie. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Munoz is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. David Bodie becomes out number 2 this inning. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. Hitless on the day so far. He'll have a final shot perhaps to extend his hitting streak here. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward on the run. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2 balls and a strike. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, Will Myers, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Brian Dozier now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Jeremy Jeffress trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. Fouled off. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on him.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chris Bryant goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Wilson Contreras is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Stepping in, Austin Hedges. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. From the stretch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
2-0.
2 out, nobody on. In there, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Smoke toward third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Kirby Yates comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Rizzo gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it. Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. None out, runners at first and second. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them...
Oh, and he misses it! To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Now to the plate, David Bodie. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here, and he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
And tonight's end.